Mr. Dinesh Kumar Khara is Managing Director of State Bank of India, joins us right now on the show. Mr. Khara, good having you. Thanks so much for joining in. What do you make of this new avatar of this real estate rescue fund, as I like to call it? What meaningful change do you think this can bring about?
Well, I think this is a very good move from Honorable Finance Minister to ease out the stress which is seen in the real estate sector, because there are many projects which are getting stuck, which got stuck actually, and the money was locked into such projects. So it has led to a situation where, the cycling of the money stopped, and then of course the assets turned NPA, etc. So I think this kind of a move will provide the last mile funding, and it should be a priority funding also. And it will ease out the stress which is there in this sector, and perhaps it will also ease out the stress in the NBFC sector as a result of that.
Mr. Khara, all efforts are good efforts for a sector which is beleaguered, if I may use that term. My question, sir, is this, that this will probably do wonders for some of these low-income or affordable housing projects. A lot of stress exists in the segment which is not a part of this as well. And builders out there are crying for some bit of relief, some bit of liquidity. Does this in any way do that, because banks will be able to recover some of the monies, or NBFCs will be able to recover some of the monies from the mid-income projects as well, and therefore the ability to lend to some of the other spaces in real estate might open up?
As per the scheme of things which have been announced, the unit price is expected in the Mumbai metro region would be around less than 2 crores, and in the other metro regions it would be less than 1 crore. And also it is meant for middle income and low income kind of houses. So that is something which has been indicated in the scheme of things. So I think as of now, at least, this kind of a sector will start seeing some kind of a movement. Otherwise, everything was stuck. So at least something will start moving, and I'm sure they will have some kind of a ripple effect on the remaining such projects also, which may be high income as well.
Anything else, Mr. Khara, that could have been done or could come as an amendment? Because I think these measures for the real estate space have been ongoing. Somehow they haven't quite led to the desired effect. No fault of anybody. I'm just saying they have not led to the desired effect. Do you think additional measures could have been done or will be announced in due course of time, or can be announced in order to expedite the easing of pain?
Unable to visualize any such thing as of now, but we'll wait and watch. Let's see how things happen.
What does this do for SBI, Mr. Khara? Just one, because I believe these lending to these projects would be a very small part. I believe last time that we spoke to you, you mentioned that your exposure to the LAP book would be negligible or nil per se.
LAP, we do have some exposure, but it is actually relating to the builder's loan, which will have an impact. So on that, I have not really taken stock of the situation as of now. But yes, of course, we'll wait and watch. But as I mentioned, that more than anything else, it will probably ease out the position with the NBFC sector, and because NBFC sector was quite upbeat when it was the builder's loan more than the banking sector. So I think I expect that NBFC sector would have some comfortable position now.